Thanks, Stefan. Signing Day Central taking the spotlight in the Daily Iowan TV sports studio and your Wednesday edition of the program. Alongside Miss Jalen Sochek, I'm Danny Payne.
Men's hoops coming up shortly, but we begin tonight with Kirk Ferentz, who sat down with the media earlier today to talk about the new 2014 recruits.
That's right, Jalen Ferentz fairly pleased with this year's recruits, landing 2 four-star players, a significant improvement from last year after failing to commit any high-profile players for the first time in 5 years.
We got what we deserved. We were a 4-8 football team, and nobody's made excuses for it. And it wasn't a matter of effort. It just, we weren't good enough. And I think we're back, at least back in the area we want to be. And
the most talked about of the recruits has to be Tyler Weigers. Here's what Ferentz had to say about the young quarterback.
Tyler's story is a good one. We liked him an awful lot last spring. He committed somewhere else and then opened it back up. And we're excited they came out and just thrilled that he chose to come here.
While the football season is still far on the horizon, men hoops are in the middle of action.
Last night, Fran McCaffrey's Hawks fell to an unranked Ohio State squad they had beaten just 3 weeks ago.
This loss and the Michigan State game marks Iowa's first back-to-back losses at home so far this season. Our own Whitney Blakemore was courtside for last night's showdown and has the extended highlights. Whitney, take it away.
High expectations for the Hawks on Tuesday night as they were looking to make a sweep of Ohio State in regular season play. But even with the home court advantage, it just wasn't enough. We start things off 4 minutes into the first, where Iowa came out strong as a 7-footer Adam Woodbury goes up against Ohio State's Lenzel Smith, deflecting the shot against the glass. And right after that, he drives it into the paint for the foul. Woodbury makes one free throw, putting the Hawks down by 1. Next, Gable Ashani tips it up and drains it in to tie the game at 17 with 7:35 left in half. He went on to have a perfect score throughout the night, going into double digits and making every shot he put up. 3 minutes and 3 turnovers later, Zach McCabe, hoping to change the momentum for the Hawks, makes this one behind the arc. Now fast forwarding to the 2-minute mark for the half, Marble drives it in for the 2 and 1, making it 31-30 Ohio State. And it's Marble once again as he knocks the ball loose from Aaron Kraft, scrambles. Mike Cassell comes up with it and then dishes it to Aaron White, who dunks it in for the lead, but Fran still not happy as he is looking for the foul afterwards. Hawks went on to lead 33-31 at half. But the Buckeyes came back from break ready to go as Smith drops this time just 1 minute in to take the lead. Josh Oglesby responds with a 3, but for the Hawks, it just wasn't enough. 9 minutes left in the game, Olashani bear hugs Amir Williams. He gets the flagrant foul, securing Ohio State's lead for the rest of the second half. Final score on this one, Ohio State 76, Iowa 69. With this loss, Iowa's Big Ten record is now 6-4. Hoping to improve, they're going back to the drawing boards as they prepare for their game against Michigan on Saturday. Whitney Blakemore, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Last night, Iowa shot just 3 of 20 from three-point range, making it the worst rate Iowa has converted from the outside all season.
Danny shooting at just 15% from behind the arc isn't going to get Iowa anywhere as they still have 8 more Big Ten matchups in their regular season.
Just drive the ball more. I felt like every 3, apart from 1 or 2, were good shots in rhythm. Our 3-point shooters were open, so the numbers don't really tell. If we made 1 or 2 more, it would have been a different game.
Probably should have passed up on, I think, a couple of them, but some of them were good looks that still didn't go in. So you just gotta. 20s. I guess as a team, when we're feeling it, we'll take 20. But I think 20 on a night like this was probably too many.
Another repeat contest in basketball as the Iowa women's team returns to the court tomorrow night to take on Penn State.
These two met a month ago tonight inside Carver Hawkeye Arena, but it was the Nittany Lions who took that one, handing Iowa its second Big Ten loss of the season, 87-71.
But this time around, the Hawks will be at the Bryce Jordan Center looking to bring a stop to Penn State's 6-game winning streak.
Well, that's all we have time for in tonight's show.
A whole lot more coming up on Thursday's edition of the program, including a look at Iowa's upcoming game against Michigan. But for now, it's back to you at the desk.